I made the yummiest meat pie, no cap.
Meat pie is becoming one of our favorite snack in this house because of Bera. She loves it so much. So I just batch make it. For every time I make meat pie, I never measure. So just follow this simple step and you'll make the yummiest meat pie. Into a bowl, you put your desired quantity of flour depending on how many meat pies you want to make. And you go in with butter. Make sure you're using the baking butter or margarine. The best type of butter or margarine to use is the cold one. The best thing to do is to put it in the fridge a day before you bake. Now going with baking soda, just a teaspoon of baking soda is okay, and salt, very little salt. Now it's time to mix all the dry ingredients together, especially the butter. Make sure it mixes together very well with all the flour. Now it's time for us to add our cold water. This is the tricky part. You need to add this little by little, making sure that the dough is not too soft. You can kind of see the consistency from the way I'm rolling it on the table. Next thing you will do with this dough is to cut it into big chunks and put it in the fridge while you do other parts of your meat pie. And once you're able to get this, trust me, the future of your meat pie is really bright. Okay, now it's time for us to do the veggies. I started by dicing the carrot and the Irish potato. There's nothing like Irish potato, it's just potato. You have this stuff for dicing it. It's a pure lifesaver. You did it in just minutes instead of using my knife and cutting my hand and doing all those things. So it was just very easy. Get it. Now it's time to make our meat pie filling. Make sure to turn on your gas. Put hot oil, put ginger and garlic. Go in with your onion. When that is a little bit hot, go in with your minced meat. If you are the type that used to wash your minced meat, don't come for me. I've never seen where minced meat is being washed. So you go in with your minced meat. You allow that to cook. Put all the spices of your choice. Make sure it's not too salty because you added a little bit of salt in the dough. So I just allow everything to steam together for a few minutes. Afterwards, I went in with the carrots and the potato and I added little water. Allowed it to steam for a few minutes on that very low heat. Now it's time to go in with the thickener that I made by just adding flour and water together. Leave that to steam together for another few minutes and your meat pie filling is ready. The dough has stayed long enough in the fridge. Now it's time for us to cut it into smaller bits, knead it. I honestly find this method much easier than having to knead everything before cutting. You see how thick the meat pie filling is? That is how thick it should be. If not, the filling will just keep messing up your dough. And if you don't have this meat pie cutter and sealer, please get one. It makes the work very, very easy. Use your fork to make holes on the meat pie. Now use beaten egg to wash the top of your meat pie. This gives it a golden brown finish after baking. Now it's time to transfer this to your oven and bake at 180 degrees centigrade for about 30 to 45 minutes and you have the best meat pie in town. Take it from me, it's very, very nice, very yummy. Will you be trying this? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye.